sun's sinking down into the old fairground. The ride operator is coming to town. He's gonna have the ring of fire spinning around and around. The freaks and the fools and the tiny horse, the geeks and the ghouls and the whole workforce are picking up their checks they will endorse right away. Butter lady ordered 80,000 pounds, and I'm out back drinking Jack with the clowns. Another year has come and gone, but this one here is the same old song. And honey, let me tell ya, it won't be long before we dance together again. You got lost in the funhouse here. I paid the cost for drinking all those beers. And now my boss is screaming, get back here, because it's time to do another show. The sun's sinking down to the old fairgrounds. The ride operator is coming to town. He's gonna have the ring of fire spinning around and around.
Edmond was glad to be done with school for the summer, but now he didn't know what to do with himself. All of his friends were either off on fancy vacations with their families or working summer jobs. Edmond hadn't much of a plan for getting a summer job. Last year, he spent the entire summer running wild with his friends, and now, all of a sudden, he had no one to play with. Well, there was Spot, the cat, but Spot was content to lie around the house and stare at his iPhone all day. Edmond wanted to go outside and to play and discover new and exciting things. So, one afternoon, Edmond decided to head out to find his great adventure. After all, this could be his last summer of boyhood. Next year was high school, and it's all downhill from there. He was lucky to have made it this far without having to get a job.
Edmond, I'm tired of seeing you lie around the house. I want you to go out and find a summer job.
Oh, but Mom, I was just heading out the door on
A what?
great adventure. On a great adventure.
Yes, the great adventure of finding your first job. Learning the value of putting in an honest day's work. Grinding out a paycheck, paying taxes, opening a bank account. It's all a big step towards becoming an adult. The workforce awaits you, son. You can do it. Now get out there and get a job.
Aww. Spot, quit tearing up the couch. What does it matter at this point? You ought to get a job, you lazy cat. Edmond walked through his hometown past all the familiar spots. The town showed some signs of age, but overall hadn't changed that much in the time he had been away at boarding school. He passed the familiar spot, Winky's Shrimp Shack. They were always hiring, but Edmond was uncomfortable around Winky because of the winking. He passed the familiar spot, the movie theater, where he and his friends used to sit in the balcony and throw popcorn down on people below. Edmond shook his head when he saw that the theater had a help wanted sign in the window, seeking a part-time popcorn sweep. He had recently learned about irony and was pretty sure this was it. There was no way they'd hire him there. He passed the familiar spot, the arcade, where he and his friends used to play Galaga, eat candy, drink soda, and defend their titles. But the arcade was permanently closed. It was probably going to be turned into some healthy food store that also sold guns and t-shirts and rubber bands and diapers and lawnmowers and moving trucks and a little bag of almonds for the price of a lady of the night. He passed the familiar spot. His familiar spot. Wait, Spot, what are you doing out here?
Oh, hi, Edmond. I heard the carnival was in town, and although I'm a very lazy cat, thank you very much, I decided to get out of the house for a bit. What are you doing out here?
You can talk?
Oh, you're surprised by the fact that I can talk, but you're unmoved by the fact that I walk on two legs and I always have the most current iPhone.
Well, I guess I always thought your walk was a little strange, and well, I'm so used to seeing iPhones in everyone's hand. I'm sorry, Spot.
Edmond, don't be sorry. Don't apologize to me. It's not your fault. You, young man, are the product of a sick society, a very sick society indeed. I mean, think about it, Edmond. We're all so connected all the time, but at the same time, we're more disconnected than ever before. It's true. Like as a child, as a young person, as a kid, you're always being watched. Everywhere you go, someone's watching you. But at the same time, Edmond, no one is watching you right now.
Oh, man. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, well, there you go. Free advice from the family cat. So all this time you've seen me on this phone, I haven't just been catcalling, Edmond. I've been studying. I got this new Duolingo app, and I've been learning English and developing something of a snappy rhetoric.
Jeez. And I called you a lazy cat. I'm real sorry, Spot.
Oh, really, don't be. Edmond, let it go. Just let it go.
I was just assuming you've been watching, like, cat videos on YouTube or something this whole time, but you learned to talk English. I'm impressed.
Yes and no, yes and no. Some animals actually use these things strictly for learning and education. But honestly, most of us, late at night when no one's around, we're watching Cats Gone Feral or Whisker Time, or everyone watches Hissy Fits, and of course everyone's binging Nipflix. But I'm usually trying to spend my time educating myself or adding content to my various media outlets.
Media outlets?
Yes, I have a... Well, you didn't know. I have a YouTube channel with over 10 million subscribers. Cats rule the internet. I make a little mailbox money on the ads. It's nice.
Oh, man. That's very entrepreneurial of you. I was wrong for calling you a lazy cat. What's your YouTube channel?
Oh, well, it's called Spot's Revenge. I deliver it through a website, a blog, YouTube channel. I'm working on an app right now. It's really all about you humans doing a bunch of stupid stuff around the house when you think no one is watching but the cat.
Oh, God.
Right? Well, you're on there. You're on there, Edmund. You get clicks. You get a lot of clicks.
Well, I guess we've been doing it to your kind for a while now. We must deserve it. Hey, what did you say about the carnival?
Well, the carnival is in town. Do you want to go?
I'm supposed to be looking for a job, but...
We should.
Yeah, okay, sure. Why not? Edmond and Spot walked to the far outskirts of town until they could hear the faint whistle of a calliope. They followed the sound of carefree innocence across the railroad tracks and through a thicket of old oak trees to the entrance of the carnival, a gateway Edmond hadn't walked through since he was a little boy. The carnival had been a magical place for Edmond as a child, but as he grew older, for some reason, it had lost its allure. For Edmond and his friends, the precarious tents, the rickety rides, the fast-talking barkers, hucksters, and charlatans eventually faded from their summer agenda, and over time almost completely from their collective memory. Upon entering the carnival, it became evident that the same thing had happened to most of the people in the town. There was hardly anyone else in attendance that afternoon. They decided to go inside the corridor of curiosities. Wow, this place hasn't changed much, has it?
Yeah, well, we'll see. Hey, I'm surprised the human light bulb hasn't burned out yet.
Looks like he switched to one of those efficiency bulbs.
Screwy.
Hey, look, it's Giraffe Neck Boy.
Oh, he's a classic. Hey, Giraffe Neck Boy, I've always wondered, were you born this way?
Spot, shh, that's rude.
Oh, hey, if he didn't want the attention, he wouldn't be putting it out there, you know?
That's not how it works, Spot. Jeez. No, that's quite all right. You are... Come over here, sit down. Let me tell you the story. I joined the circus when I was just a boy and fell in love with Trixie, the giraffe neck lady. But Trixie was the girlfriend of Mickey, the monster. Mickey was a pretty big guy. He used to wrap the chains around his shoulders and snap them with the greatest of ease. He told me if I ever so much as looked at Trixie, he'd stretch me till I was taller than the trees. So I took a job cleaning up after elephants very, very far away from Trixie's tent. It was quite a very dirty job, if I may say so, but at least I made enough to pay the rent. And when Mickey wrapped the chains around his shoulders, I was very glad it wasn't me. But I cried and I cried 'cause I couldn't look at Trixie. There was never one as beautiful as she. So even though I was terrified of Mickey, one night I crept around to Trixie's tent. I was very, very careful so that Mickey didn't see me. I didn't feel like getting stretched or bent. I poked my head very gently through the curtains and saw Miss Trixie standing there. And as I gazed upon this pretty sight, a giant hand grabbed me by my hair. Mickey stretched my neck taller than the trees. It wasn't the most pleasant experience. They probably could have used me as one of the poles to hold up the circus tents. But instead, the boss came over and exclaimed, my boy, I've got the perfect plan. I'm gonna put you in the tent with Trixie, and everyone will love Giraffe Neck Man. So now I get to spend the day with Trixie. Each day I'm happy as a clam, and all the people come from all around to see Giraffe Neck Lady and her man. But every night when my neck returns to normal, Mickey is there to lend a hand. He stretches me back out till I'm taller than the trees. It's worth it just to be Giraffe Neck Man. She's Trixie the Giraffe Neck Lady from Scranton. 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 Oh, that's such a great story, Mr. Giraffe Neck. Oh, hey, Spot, look over there. This one's new, isn't it? The Charleston Mermaid.
Oh, wow, that's the same mermaid from the video with Trump, right? He tried to get fishy with her in Atlantic City, but she hit him in the cockles with a sockeye. That's what I heard.
Spot, that's awful. Poor mermaid.
Hey, she came out of that deal with a lot of clams, buddy. You better believe it.
Enough of that. Hey, let's go see if they still have the Prancing Zebra show.
Oh yeah, those gay dancing zebras. Those guys were always super cool. Very techno glam core, I guess. Ahead of their time is what they were. Ahead of their time.
What? They're gay?
Are you kidding me, Edmond? Come, like the gayest. Like double Liberace prancing zebras level of gay. But who cares about that, Edmond? That's besides the point. I want to see them do the handstand thing where they dance on their front with their, not hands, but hooves, I guess. And their outfits are always insane. They're hilarious. I wonder if it's the same zebras.
Hey, look, there they are.
Introducing the world's most famous prancing zebras, international super sensation and cultural treasures, once in a generation talent giants, the most precious of all time across the universe, having performed for over 5 decades on all 9 continents, before kings and queens and all things in between. They are children of sun and rainbows. They are ever-expanding superstardom. Whispers in dreams of what could be. Living legends, icons, barrier breakers, the unmistakably and singularly beautiful duo of Zachary and Ezekiel Zebra.
Yeah, well, that's not going to happen. Not today, not ever again. Isn't that right, Zeke?
Correct.
We've had it with this show. Had it with this entertainment lifestyle, this life of lies and pain and deceit and lies and pain and deceit. Did I say deceit?
Stay focused.
What I'm trying to say is we've had it with being exploited. So no, we're not going to put on our cute little outfits and prance around entertaining tourists from Ohio. No. What are we going to do, Zeke?
Send an email to our lawyer.
You bet your striped ass we are. So now this is what is happening. Sorry, folks, there won't be any prancing today. Just emailing. Lawyers. Which is something we're new to. We're zebras. We have hooves, and we've all just been working in a circus our whole lives, so... But we have a computer. Step number 1, we got a computer. So I'll just use this computer that Zeke got me.
That's what we got it for. Just get right in there and send that email.
I am. Zeke, don't rush me when... you can see I'm already stressed out.
I'm not. Don't get upset.
I'm not upset. You're making me upset.
Zach, just... Okay.
Fine, here, help me. What's the lawyer's email?
Already in there. Just start typing lawyer.
Well, should I...
See?
Oh, there it is. Should I BCC you on this?
No. Why would you do that?
I don't know emails. I just got done saying we're circus zebras with hooves. What if you didn't want them to know you were on the email?
Zach, why would I not want them to know that? There are lawyers.
Don't yell at me, okay?
I'm not yelling.
That's enough. Today's emailing zebra show is over. Thank you for coming. We're going to sue this circus. You can all ask for your money back, and I don't know, go back to Ohio. Oof. Show business seems to have taken its toll on those zebras.
Jeez. I always liked the prancing. I didn't know it made them feel, exploited.
Well, that's just life. That's the way of it. I mean, a lot of shit that used to be cool ain't cool no more.
Hey, what is this? I don't remember ever seeing a puppet show here before.
Oh, I don't care too much for puppet shows myself. I'm gonna go ride the Wheel of Despair and see if I can get rid of this hairball. Enjoy the show.
Step right up, step right up. Welcome to the great Carpellini's underworld on a string. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, come one, come all, and see the greatest show.
No. I cannot take this anymore. I quit. I quit!
Were you not paying attention? The puppets just told you not to look behind the curtain, did they not?
I'm very sorry, sir, but they also said not to take advice from puppets.
Ah, but in peering behind the curtain, are you not taking their advice, thereby doing exactly what they've told you to do?
Well, my head is starting to hurt, but I guess I'm just doing what I want to do, and not what anyone else is telling me to do.
Aha, so you want to be a puppeteer instead of a puppet. Well, you've come to the right place, my boy. My name is Manuel Carpellini. Follow me behind the curtain.
Huh?
Hurry up. You've got a lot to learn before your big debut.
Debut?
Yes, the next show. Well, do you want the job or not?
Well, I do need a job. When is the next show?
In, 30 minutes. Hurry up. So, you'll be working this skeleton guy. You pick him up like this. And you make him dance like this.
You try. Good enough. You're a natural. Now, let me introduce you to the two women you'll be working with. They have been with me for a very long time. This is Anna.
Hello.
And my daughter, Majira.
Welcome to the show.
Majira, what's your name, young man?
Oh, I'm Edmond.
Show young Edmond here around the theater. I've got to go collect our share of the take. And Majira,
Yeah,
be nice to young Edmond. We'd like him to stick around and help us, wouldn't we?
yeah, whatever. Follow me, Elvis.
It's, Edmond.
Yeah, whatever. So, you're gonna be the MC for the show. You say, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, blah, blah, blah. Don't talk too long. You're also gonna do the little skeleton dance number he showed you. And some days when I don't feel like it, you're gonna have to do my part too. Anna don't speak too good of English, so we made up a new language. You're gonna have to learn that quick. When it's her number, you're on curtain. When it's my number, you're on curtain. When it's your number, you're on curtain. And for the finale, you're on curtain. Got it? I gotta go outside and have a cigarette.
Aren't you already, smoking a cigarette?
I need some fresh air. Anna, sun smoke.
Hip hop.
The puppets just told you not to look behind the curtain. So, you want to be a puppeteer instead of a puppet? You want to be a puppeteer. Be a puppeteer.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the great Carpellini's Underworld on a String. My name
They
is...
don't care what your name is, Elvis. Hurry it up, you're talking too much.
Without further ado, let's, start the show.
Wait, we ain't ready yet. I gotta do my makeup and Anna ain't finished drying her hair. You gotta stall them.
Stall 'em? So, wow, there sure is a lot of people out there in the audience. It's real nice of you all to come out here today to see the puppet show. Boy, have we got quite a spectacle for you. How many of you have seen a puppet show before? Oh, wow. I thought everyone watched the election. No?
Don't get political out there. Okay, we're ready. Get off the stage.
Oh, the great Carpellini's Underworld on a String. This Pasha. This my number.
You always get to go first. It's my turn.
This my number.
Not anymore, it ain't. This is my number.
This my number.
My number. Get out of my way.
No.
Prima donna. Stop. Stage out.
We have audience.
My turn to shine. You crazy. Now, yeah. Get out. Stop. Get out of my crazy Russian. Oh, great. Now look what you did.
This you.
All right. Get off the stage. We're done here. Elvis, you're up.
Okay. Come on, Mr. Skeleton. Let's show him what you got. Yeah. There you go. Tap it out. Oh, look at him go. Hey, that's pretty good there. Considering he has no body to dance with. No body. Skeleton walks into a bar. He orders a drink.
You suck!
And a mop. Thank you for coming, everyone.
Well, the audience demanded all of their money back.
Yeah, because Stephen Colbert here started getting all political on him out there.
I'm pretty sure it was the onstage brawl, but whatever it was, I can't pay anyone for the show. I'm sorry, Edmond. That's show business for you. I think you did a fine job with the skeleton number, but you can't expect to master it in one day. Why don't you take him home with you tonight and practice? We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Hopefully, this doesn't happen again. I'll have to close up the show. Well, let's see what tomorrow brings.
Thank you, sir, for the opportunity. I'll do my best.
You're gonna do great.
Anna, no full pocket. Elvis, talk, talk, talk. You hog floor my number. Audience, no clap. Audience, take full pocket. We lose show after moon if you hog floor 2 times.
Well, I'm not so sure young Edmond is going to be the right person for the job. He's very young and inexperienced. It was wonderful that he was willing to jump in and help us out in a pinch. But did you hear that, audience? We can't afford to have another show like that.
Oh, I thought it was all because of me and Anna and our onstage brawl.
Well, that didn't help either, but our audiences have seen far more dramatic productions from you two for years, and never once demanded their money back.
But now, audience small.
Yes, everyone would rather stay home and visit the magnificent carnival in their pocket.
Ew, gross.
I'm talking about the damn phones.
Well, I say we see how it goes with Edmond. Maybe he'll invite some of his friends and they'll make one of those infection videos. Make mimes out of us or whatever.
Oh, nonsense. That won't help us if the skeleton finale is no good. We've got to have someone who can really do it.
So why not let me do it? Or Anna? Or better yet, why don't you do it?
We've been over this 1,000,000 times, Majira. It can't be one of us. It's got to be someone else.
Well then, I believe in Edmond. Anna, don't you believe in Edmond?
Edmond, yes.
Oh, now you believe in Edmond. Just a few hours ago, you were yelling at him for screwing everything up.
Yeah, he's fun to yell at. Right, Anna?
Volvievi se lo criceli na zavoria.
We like him. 2 against 1.
I didn't say I didn't like him. I like him just fine. I'm just not sure he can handle this job.
Give him a chance. Let's see how he does with the finale.
Well, let's see.
I still can't believe you became a carny.
Well, Mom said to get a job, and I did.
Well, you usually get paid when you have a job. That's how it works.
Well, if there aren't any fights on stage tomorrow, and I do a good job with the skeleton puppet, I will get paid.
Well, let's see what you got.
What, right here?
Sure, it's called street performing. Maybe you can even get a few tips from people walking by. Then it's called busking. Go ahead, I'll film it on my phone so you can see for yourself. What's his gig? You got a puppet. Yeah, look at this kid's puppet. Mommy, the boy has a puppet. Come on, honey, keep walking.
There you go.
Thank you.
Get out of it, father.
I like that you're doing this. More people should do this on the street. Here like this. You hang in there, bud.
Hey, give me $1.
You know what? That's nice. You don't see enough of that. You go to school for that.
Hey, you're pretty good with that thing. You know, I happen to be in the puppet business myself, and I know talent when I see it. You know, with a little guidance, I think you could be great. Oh, thank you, sir, for the compliment, but I am already apprenticing under the great Carpellini. You don't say. Yes, of course. He's an old friend of mine. I was just on my way to see him, as a matter of fact. He and I have a little business to discuss, and I figured I'd, drop in and check on the show, see him, see how everything's been going. Oh, well, unfortunately, he kind of took a pretty big chance on me today, and I don't think I did a very great job. I actually think he might be worried about having to close up the show. What? Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry to hear this. Yeah, I know. I wish there was something I could do to help, but I don't really know the first thing about puppet shows. I'm not even sure why he hired me. Now, wait a minute. I have a thought. A small proposal, if you will. I could show you a few tricks to ensure the performance tomorrow night is an absolute hit.
Yeah, and what do you get out of it?
Yes, I'm sorry, sir, but I can't pay for any lessons. I only have a few coins I just now made here on the street. Oh, no. I don't want your money, kid. I'll look at this as an investment. All I ask is that when your time is up at the carnival and Carpellini moves on down the road, you simply come work for me in my show.
I don't know about this, Edmond. Hey, mister, what is your show? We don't even know your name yet.
Oh, you must forgive my dreadful manners. Allow me to introduce myself. They call me Mr. Bone Tangles.